Laura, Rita Vider, myself and Derek and Nick were all in a band called the Jalapeno Diplomacy. And we were basically a Tim Byrne tribute band, and that was really when we began playing with each other. We were all really into contemporary jazz guys like Steve Coleman, who's a really great alto player, the really odd meter but with really strong grooves, and free open playing, which is something that we were all into. I've always liked words and seen the word Rita Vider somewhere or in one of those lists of long palindromes. First album as well as just a palindrome I saw somewhere, never odd or even. And it kind of fits with the music as well, because it's maybe never odd or even. So I Dig Monk Tuned is an anagram of United Kingdom. So Rita Vider meets a bunch of musicians from the UK, so Rita Vider meets I Dig Monk Tuned. Great to play with people you trust. So if you really like people and they're your friends and people you trust, then they can, anything that they suggest, you're happy to go along with, or at least to try it.
I've known Matt for probably 10 years or so. Playing together on and off bits and pieces, dribs and drabs for quite a while, but it's great to be releasing the first album that we're both appearing on. A new album. It's me and a few other guests coming over from the UK, Kit Downs, Alex Bonney and Ben Davis. We're all playing on one track each, and then there's going to be another track or two, the original quartet.
I gave that particular note a bit of a whack in the end.
Does everybody like music? What are we doing? How does everybody feel about themselves?
I feel great. I feel hungry about myself.
What? Ga 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 ga.
How's it going with the...
Yeah, it's been really great so far.
So have they all just done one track each?
Yeah, so all came same 2 days, 1 day rehearsing, 1 day recording, 1 track each. Dan's like,
I'm weirded out, properly weirded out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, look, you're on camera. Say something. How's your music, Nick?
Huh?
How's your Rodney?
Thanks for last night, Ben. It's wonderful.
It's good for me too. There's an element of improvising over on odd time signatures. Bit of free stuff, which is good, open. Track is very, it's got a lot of variety in it.
It's hard to like just finding a way to get the balance, you know, have your sound on the tracks as well, not just have somebody playing on a Rita Vider track.
You don't have my bad time, bad feel, and poor note choice within the written
Okay,
stuff.
there'll be loads of
Anyway.
That's okay, some of it'll be bravado anyway.
Mistakenly me, don't worry.
That line, yeah, is maybe as high as you can play it on the roads. It's got that nice twinkly sound. It'd be nice. I think that's everyone.
For the moment, just for keeping time, we're going to do it short.
We'll have our ears open.
We're feeling risky. Surprise attack.
You have to find a balance between people who will make your music sound the way maybe you want it to or the way you hear it in your head, but also with their own personality and bring their own thing. I think all the guys really do that. Nick and Colin had boys played with each other a lot, and sometimes when they play together, if they play unison lines, it's really hard to hear who's playing. They almost sound like one instrument. They have a really nice blend. And it's coming out more and more, I think. My personality and everybody else's personalities are coming out each time we play, and I think even more so on this album than before. Going into the studio to record it, you may as well treat it like that. But definitely with this one, the idea is to use everything you have, all the tools of the studio and all the post-production magic.
Got these little mics that I'm going to be putting on Matt and Nick and to grab some of their sound and muck around with it in the computer, taking their sound and delaying it and making weird loops out of it and mashing it up and generally having fun.
Dan, my brother who's producing, is trying to just take all the talk back from the studio, get as much as possible, and he's maybe going to use some of that in the tracks or cut them in. We're not going to do anything just for the sake of it, just because you can, but if it's going to enhance the album or make the music sound better, we're definitely going to try things out. It doesn't always work, but it's nice to try those things.
Take one of it. No. Take 3 on rolling.
One of the main ideas with this album is to let people in the UK know that there's something going on in Ireland. Hopefully then through that, when we release the album, people will start thinking, oh, maybe there is something happening. I mean, it also works the other way. People in Ireland, I think, don't know enough about the UK jazz scene. They tend to kind of go further afield, either to Europe, to America. I mean, there's a lot to learn. It's just a big scene. There's a lot of really great musicians and people making interesting music. So I think hopefully, you know, people in Ireland will hear the UK musicians and people in the UK will hear the Irish musicians.
Sorry, didn't know how to get out of that.
Bang bang!
Right, bang bang bang.
Bang bang London! Nice one, guys.
Well, not quite.
I love that kind of music. As a group, we've developed a lot, and the idea of playing with other people and create something new. A dream, really, I guess, to be able to play and make music that you want to play. I know there's a lot of people who just don't have those opportunities, and it's something that, I mean, I'm hugely thankful for it. To be able to have had the opportunity to make this album was really incredible.